name is Kinya Embry, and I am a graduate student in Western Kentucky University's Speech-Language Pathology Master's Program. This semester, I provided skilled and goal-directed services through the WKU Communication Disorders Clinic at Health Services for 4 clients. Today, I'm going to share my clinical experience through my internship with one of those clients. The client I'm going to talk about is a 6-year-old male who was referred to the Western Kentucky University Communication Disorders Clinic by his mother for concerns about articulation and phonological awareness. My client is a typical 6-year-old boy in that he is full of energy and gets bored very easily. This semester, I used a schedule board during each session, a motivator of a treasure box, as well as implemented high-energy activities to keep him engaged during our session. These things were implemented to encourage the client to have good behavior and stay on task during each session. This semester, I assessed my client's phonological awareness skills using the Phonological Awareness Test, the 2nd edition. His score was considered to be within normal limits. However, results indicated areas of improvement for his chronological age were segmentation in syllables and sentences, isolation in initial and final positions, and multisyllabicity based on his score. This semester, we targeted the following goals and objectives for my client. To improve my client's speech sound production to a more age-appropriate level, we focused on the S, Z, and TH phonemes and worked to increase correct production of these phonemes. We also worked on correctly reading and sounding out his weekly sight words from school that his mom would provide to me each week via email. To improve his phonological awareness to a more age-appropriate level, we targeted identifying the correct number of syllables in multisyllabic words. We also worked on correctly identifying the initial and final sounds in consonant-vowel-consonant words. I also provided parent education and home assignments periodically throughout the semester for my client's mom. To address Objective 1.1, I used a variety of materials such as a board game with S articulation cue cards, reading a book called Sail by Tail, and playing with a Nerf gun to shoot his special sound. To address Objective 1.2, I played games like TH Bingo with dot markers and a Pirate TH game. To address Objective 1.3, I would type out a list of the weekly sight words received via email from the client's mom, and we would go over them and sound them out together during each session. To address Objective 2.1, I used various musical instruments such as a drum, tambourine, cymbals, and a keyboard, and had the client beat the number of syllables in various multisyllabic words. He also clapped out the syllables after picking up flashcards. I used multisyllabic Star Wars flip-up cards, syllable counting cards, and clothespins, and laminated syllable counting cards and used them with expo markers. I also used PJ Masks materials such as a matching game, which was very motivating for my client. To address Objectives 2.2 and 2.3, I used a Star Wars board game with consonant-vowel-consonant cards, articulation cards, and a basketball hoop, and reading various books such as Bears on Wheels, Cat and Dog, The Very Busy Spider, and a PJ Masks book. From Parent Ed, I sent home various handy handouts from Super Duper, such as articulation carryover and copies of the activities and worksheets that were implemented into therapy to practice and use at home. This semester, I grew so much as a clinician, and that this client challenged me to be patient and truly utilize the use of motivators, being creative and planning high-energy activities and other activities of interest for my client and for future clients. I learned the benefit of utilizing a mirror as a tactile/visual cue to emphasize proper placement when targeting articulation goals and objectives. My client made measurable and positive gains this semester, and I benefited tremendously from working with him and becoming a more prepared and efficient clinician, especially in terms of articulation and phonology therapy. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you enjoyed hearing about one of my clients on my clinical caseload from my clinical experience this spring 2017 semester. Thank you.